Okay, we're back with ticket 8100 here. We've taken the bottom, about half the cluster of the bottom stack of the bottom half of the instrument off, and we've just isolated our E flat and C sharp here. So this E flat, I'm pretty happy with that movement here. It looks like it's articulating well. The issue though, so there's a couple issues. We took quite a bit of play here. Now this isn't actually a key that's going to close. This isn't actually going to close a tone hole itself as a lever. So the accuracy of this isn't paramount. So it's okay with that. We could soak up some of this gap, but we might just prioritize the bigger issue for the moment, which is you can see these two keys moving together, bound together. So let me take this off and let's have a look. And this is quite typical. These two keys nested together, and so we should have this key moving just spinning independently. They both share a rod. There's a rod which is actually a tube that goes through the middle. You can see that this is bound onto the tube. This key here, you can see it's a separate part. We'll look at that. And that's actually wobbling. That's not a good sign. That's wobbling by itself. So if there's damage to this inner tube, that's going to be a new part situation. That's an issue. Okay, but also this key should be just spinning freely around. So we're going to get this apart and we'll see why it's binding. Again, this is kind of supporting my theory that this maybe it's taken a bit of a bash. It is quite, look at it on the instrument, it lives here. It is quite an exposed key, so they often do get damaged. This part of the instrument can be just when it's put in the case incorrectly and the lid is closed, it can exert pressure on here. Otherwise, it could just be bumped against the music stand or something like that. That's complete speculation, but that's typically the case. Okay, we're going to get this key apart, and we'll catch up with you when we see what's going on in here.